Hello and welcome to another video for Minus Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is now quite old, is very collectible and now very difficult to find. We are looking at the 1994 release by Galoob from their Micro Machines series of space vehicles. And this particular set we are looking at today is from the highly popular television series from the 1980s entitled Babylon 5. Sorry, from the 1990s. I said 1980s, no, but from the 1990s. Babylon 5, and it contains, this is collection number 2, and it contains 3 ships that have appeared in the television series. Now, the television series, like I say, was a highly popular TV series. And it ran from 1993 to 1998. It was over a period of 5 seasons, and there was, I think there was 110 episodes produced, plus 6 TV movies were produced. Each of the episodes were about 45 minutes long. After the series ended, there was a birth of the series, which was called Babylon 5: The Gathering. Anyway, this set in front of us is what we call collection number 2. It's got number 2 on it, and it is of 3 vehicles from the series. And this is a card that it comes on, and it says ages 4 and up, warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years. It says the original Micro Machines, scale miniatures, space. Special display stands inside, and it says Babylon 5. And you can see there's 3 models there from the series, which includes the Vorlon Cruiser, the Raider ship, and the Karn Transport. And it says number 2, Babylon 5. And if I just lift the packet up, you can see at the bottom it's got 65620 Micro Machines Babylon 5, and on the bottom right hand corner it's got the Galoob logo. Okay, that's the front of the card. Let's turn the card around now and let's see what we got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around and this is what we got on the back. So it says, it was the dawn of the 3rd age of mankind. In the Earth year 2257, space station Babylon 5 was created in neutral space. Its purpose, to create a place where species from different planets can live side by side in mutual respect. A place where they can work out their differences without threat of war. Babylon 5 is a port of call for refugees, smugglers, diplomats and travellers from 100 worlds. It is the last best hope for universal peace. And it says, think big, play small, Micro Machines, and it's Galoob number 65620. The Micro Machines logo has had a sticker stuck over the top of it, which is your CE markings and your warning marks are not suitable for children under 36 months. So this particular set, it says collect all the Micro Machines Babylon 5 collection. This particular set is Babylon 5 collection number 2, and we include the Vorlon Cruiser, which is the interstellar military cruiser capable of jump point formation. Specification, unknown ship, appears to be a type of symbolic Vorlon life form. You've got the Karn Transport, which is commercial sublight interstellar transport. Weapons, none, and number of crew, 12. And then we've got the Raider ship, which is an atmospheric orbital space interceptor, formerly Belt Alliance fighter. Weapons, 2 15 megawatt pulse discharge cannons. Engine, 1 Galoob ion engine. Maximum linear thrust, 5 kilometers per second. And number of crew, 1 pilot. Okay, so that's what this collection is. But the other excuse me, the other collections in the series. So collection 1, you actually get the Babylon 5 space station. You also get the Vorlon Transport and the green ship. Collection 3, you get the Century Transport, the Minbari Cruiser, and the Star Fury. And collection 4, you get the Minbari Flyer, the Karn Fighter, and the Babylon 5 Crew Shuttle. So that's the other models in the series. Okay, without further ado, now let's turn the car back round to the front and let's see what we've got let's have a good look at the models, I think. Okay, so I've zoomed right in on the packet to the first model, which is the Vorlon Cruiser. And I just want to get a little bit of measurements here so you can see how big it is. So we're looking at 6 centimeters long by 2 centimeters wide. So that's the length of the model. I'm just trying to turn the box around so you can see the shape of the model. And it's pretty much a replica, a very minute replica of the model that appeared in the television series. Nice looking little model. Looks like an octopus really, but with only 4 back legs, and well, you got legs at front, so it does actually look like an octopus. But it is a nice little model. That's a Vorlon Cruiser, and it is yellow with blue markings on it, and then you've got a grey and grey stripe and white or red dots. Okay, then we move on to the second ship, which is the radar ship, and that's a single user ship. Now that's quite small. I'm just going to measure it. Let's turn the ruler around the other way. So we're looking at about 4 centimeters in width, in length, and about 2 centimeters width. It's not a particular big ship, it's quite small. Again, it's very, very nicely detailed, if you can just see all the detailing on it, and the markings. These miniature models, they packed a lot of detail into these miniature models. They really did do well, considering how tiny they are. There's a lot of intricate detailing on these models that make them the part. And again, very nice, comes with its own display stand. And then the final one, number 3, which is the Karn Transport, and that's a green model with grey trim, 2 inches long. Well, let's measure it in centimeters, 5 centimeters long, and I think we're looking at about 2 centimeters. Yeah, 2 centimeters wide. And again, same thing applies. Very detailed, intricate detailing on such a minute model. Very well done, and again, exactly like the version seen on the screen. So really, really good detailing have gone into these small, tiny models. And of course, you've got the display stands on them there as well. So all 3 highly detailed models, all 3 come complete with their display stands. Again, they're not really toys. You can't really play with them. They literally are there just to be displayed. But a marvelous set again, and very, very detailed. Probably I don't know what scale. I'll dread to think what scale they are, but they're very, very small in comparison to what they would have been. Okay, how well did these do back in 1994? Well, we're talking 30 years ago. 30 years ago, the internet was very much in its infancy. There wasn't much going on as far as selling on the internet. So really, if you wanted any of these models back then, you had to go into shops to buy them. Did they do well? Well, I'm guessing they did. Again, the micro machines are all released over a short amount of time, and they're usually limited time release. I don't know the quantities that were released, but you really don't see these items nowadays very often. So I don't think there was huge quantities of the Babylon 5 ones released, and really Babylon 5 was more of an adult sci-fi drama rather than a drama for kids. There's a lot more adult themes addressed on Babylon 5 than you had and the things like Star Trek and Star Wars and things like that. There was a lot more adult themed stories, so it wasn't really geared for kids. So, but you know, the micro machines were produced. There was a lot of merchandise produced for Babylon 5, just as there was with most of the sci-fi television shows, and it all did seem to sell. Okay, let's move forward 30 years to 2024, which is where we are, almost 2025. So nearly 31 years since these were produced. Oh my God, where has that time gone? Do they come up very often on the platforms? The answer to that is no. You occasionally see a set appear on the platforms, just like this, sealed in a packet, but not very often. And you usually see collections 3 or 4. Not very often you see collection 2, which is this one. And I've never seen, well, I say I've never seen, I haven't seen collection 1 on any of the platforms. I did search, I searched back a year, and I couldn't see them, that particular set appearing at any time. Needless to say, it may have appeared in the past, and probably did at some point in the past, but nowadays not very often. You can find these models loose. There is a few that appeared on the platforms that I noticed that were out of the packet with no stands, just the models themselves. So they are available on the platforms quite regularly, I would have said. But finding them like this in the sealed, unused packet is an achievement that is quite difficult to achieve these days. However, as you know it, we at Midas Touch, we managed to find quite a few of these sets. And again, they were shop sets that we bought from a closed down shop. These were literally sitting on their shelves, and we bought them off, bought the whole stock out as the owners were retiring. And we had probably about 10 sets of these Micro Machine Babylon 5 sets. And all of those sets are now available on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, or you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Babylon 5 items. And many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that, as over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you are looking for, something old you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful Babylon 5 Micro Machine space set with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.